So I've gotten a lot of questions about my wedding dress today because it's my anniversary. And I thought, I haven't seen that in a long time, so let's pull it out and look at it. So I dug through my drawings down in my sewing room and I found this one because my wedding dress was designed by my best friend in graduate school, Nelson Fields. And I told him I wanted something period looking, and I'd always liked Queen Victoria's wedding dress, so he designed this beautiful gown for me. And he sourced the fabric for it. It's made out of this beautiful cotton-backed satin, and people think cotton is made for t-shirts and jeans, but it can be woven into anything, and it was woven into this beautiful cotton-backed satin. And this is a piece of some silk taffeta that you'll see was used on the dress. So it has this pleated, what we call Bertha collar here, some ruffles, these little off-the-shoulder puffed sleeves, pointed waistline on the bodice. It was made in two parts, you'll see, and then this beautiful skirt. So let's see. Oh, this is just a box that was with the box in my closet. It has like the invitations and all the cards and stuff that went along with our wedding, including my budget, which I'm going to let you know, in 1992, I spent $1,250 on this wedding. It wasn't fancy. It was in a church. In the basement, we had the reception, mince, cake, punch, nuts. That's all we had. So my dress was not ever preserved professionally. This box, my mother, always the thrifty one, found at a thrift store for me, and so I put it in there. And I don't remember the last time I've taken a look at this dress, but here you can see the bodice. It's looking pretty good. I had it taped up at one point in its life, but then I showed it to some people years ago. So, like I said, it's in two parts, and this is the bodice. You can see that pleated neckline there. Let me get out a little bit. The satin is beautiful. It's real lustrous. I loved it. I didn't want any lace on my dress, but I found this beautiful beaded netting at a fabric store in Chicago when I was there my last year of graduate school shopping for a production I was designing. And so I bought, I think, everything they had of it. So it's along the neckline here, but it also hangs off of the sleeves in a little ruffle here. I think we used just about every bit of it. These sleeves, I had seen a dress on a runway the year of my wedding, 92 sometime, that had this little lattice work on the sleeves, and I really loved that detail and showed it to Nelson, and he incorporated it onto the sleeves. The only bit of sewing I did on this whole dress was sewing these pearls onto the sleeve. I always thought I'd have to make my own dress, and I would have to chintz out on it because I'd be doing everything, but nope. Nelson designed it, and then our wonderful costume shop supervisor at the University of Iowa, Bonnie Jenkins, made it for me, and it fit like a glove. It's made like we would make a theatrical bodice. It's boned. All of this is steel boning. I didn't have to wear any kind of undergarment. It held me up pretty well. It laced up the back like a corset. And you can see it has that point at the bottom too. I wanted to incorporate a little color into it, so we used that lilac on the sleeves and on the binding at the bottom. And then a little modesty blushy or ruffle around the chest here out of some silk organza. So looks like it is held up pretty nicely. Let's see what else we got in here. This is my headpiece. My dress is trying to take a leap. headpiece had a veil attached to it, but the veil I let my sister-in-law Ginger have for her wedding. And so here's some accessories. I had some little lace net gloves. Had my shoes dyed to match, of course. I did all of the bouquet, or the boutonnieres and corsages. The bouquets that the bridesmaids and myself wore or carried were real flowers. So that's how I saved a little money. So this was my mom and my dad's bouquet and corsage and boutonniere. Cannot speak worth beans. Here's the skirt. It is voluminous. Well, it's a little dirty around the hemline here because I never got it cleaned. I should probably do that someday. The only hitch in the wedding was that I should have listened to my friend Nelson and worn a hoop skirt, but I thought that was too corny. I did have a very voluminous petticoat underneath, and I just kept kicking my skirt to keep it out of my way, whereas a hoop skirt would have done that for me. Oh, here's the place where I bought the wonderful beaded trim, Fishman's Fabric. Let's see what's in this bag. The pack rat that I am. Oh, well, here's tidbits of the fabric that was used in the gown. Here's what we had left of the beading, so we used every little bit of it. This was my Flower Girls, Alicia, who is Nelson's daughter. Her dress was a miniature version of mine, made out of this beautiful lilac fabric. These little things my sister made, they're flowers. You stuff them with birdseed, and then you throw them thusly at the bride and groom as they're leaving the venue. So all that tidbits. Do I need to keep it? No, I don't know why. Here's my cake topper. Wonderful costume shop supervisor Bonnie made my cake topper. She crocheted these little bells, and she actually made my cake as well. She was an amateur cake maker, decorator, and she said she wanted to try out a tiered cake. She'd never done that, so I bought all the supplies and she made it for me, and it was delicious. So that's what I got 33 years later. I don't know if it would fit me. I've slimmed down. I'm almost back to that weight. Maybe we'll try it on sometime, but just thought you guys might enjoy seeing a little bit of nostalgia since people were interested in it. Thanks. Bye.